Excuse me while I prepare my stream and post it to the Discordies. To the Discordies. Sorry about that. The fucking humming I'm hearing now. It's wet as fuck outside where it had been raining, so you're probably going to hear some sound quality going downhill on my stream today. My apologies ahead of time if it hasn't already begun on the stream. I cannot help it when it rains outside and the power lines get wet and shit. It just fucks everything up, sound quality wise. I cannot help it. It's beyond my control. Not that I have the best, latest of equipment there is to get anyway, because I'm a poor boy living on, living with whatever the fuck I can get my hands on, man. So keep that in mind too. I got old, outdated equipment that's running decently enough to use. All right, so don't expect no high quality movie studio level of shit on my end. Please don't expect that, because it's not gonna happen with this poor boy with this poor ass finances. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen, man. Just please bear with me. All right, I'm doing the best I can with what I got to work with. That's all I can do. Please be understanding and merciful with me, all right? All right. Put display capture back. All right. Minimize and watch the game. Alrighty then. Mic a little closer. Alright. Wait till it finishes fucking loading. I can fix my face. It's a weird glitch that just never goes away, I guess. Sometimes it don't do it, but most of the time it does. No, that's a mask my tune has on, by the way. That's not really his skull. You know, kind of, you know, all shifted away from his face. That's just a mask. He has a skull mask, a realistic looking skull mask. He's actually the Invisible Man right now, I'll be honest with you. The only thing you can really see is his clothes. If you look at his hands, he don't have no fingers. That means his entire body's invisible. Except for his hair, of course. His hair is apparently visible. You don't have a hat on. Alright, maybe now I can fix my face. When I say fix my face, I'm obviously using that term loosely because his entire body's invisible. He's actually fixing his entire body, is what he's doing. It's not just his face. Well, I jokingly refer to it as fixing his face. Because the face is the only thing you can really tell for sure that's not there. Because the clothes cover up everything else. See, now he has fingers, see? So it was not just his face. Because the clothes kind of made it look like it was mainly his face, but it was actually his entire body. With the exception of his hair. It's a weird glitch, happens to literally everybody. It's an acceptable, bearable glitch because it's easily fixed. You just gotta wait for the game to fucking load the way up, load up all the way. Damn, fucking words are hard, man. Fuck. All right. But anywho, looks like I loaded in just to be pitch black fucking dark and preventing me being able to see the players. Yeah, there's always that shit happening. All right. Ooh, is there somebody standing there? Is that a player? I can't fucking tell, man. Yeah, that's a player. That's definitely a player. How you do? Must be a store right there where they're looking at that door. There must be a store there. Oh, maybe not a store. Maybe it's a ranch thing or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can only assume shit. Let me see. I better quit my knives and shit. I need to take my fucking mask off. Man. Put my gun away. Take my mask off right quick. Load in. Mask. That's it. All I wanted to do. Alright. Get him something to drink before he fucking falls over dead of thirst. Berry water. Yeah, it takes forever to drink that fucking berry water. Morning, evening, night, whatever fucking time it is for you. How's it doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Just waking back up for a time, I guess.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Yeah, me too. I just fixed my face and everything.
Can I help you with anything?
No, not really at the moment. I'm just trying to. I think my daughter's going to show up any time now, so I was trying to meet up with her.
All right. Well, if you need anything, I'll be over gardening.
Yeah, I'm still trying to make some money to do some business deals with you.
All right.
My dumbass horse got himself killed going into Valentine when I left here yesterday. He was so fucking funny.
Did the vet get him back up?
uh, Eventually, but he got himself killed slamming into somebody going into
Oh
town.
dear lord.
And his death, his dumbass self getting himself killed. The lady that I slammed into, she gave me $100 saying, "Don't worry about it. I got plenty of money."
Well,
I,
that was nice of her.
yeah, it was the damnedest thing. The horse finally got himself killed from his own stupidity, and then I made $100 off it, or $50. I think I already had 45 in my pocket.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. I couldn't help but laugh at it.
These horses do crazy things.
Well, yeah, I got the dumbest one you could possibly buy with $40. So yeah,
Really?
it was
We all
worth.
started with those $40 horses.
Yeah, it was so funny though. It was money well spent. I mean, just to have that happen.
I mean, my next upgrade from that was I think 750.
Oh, what did you get for that price?
A roadster.
What now?
A roadster.
A roadster. I'm not sure. I didn't know they were an actual horse. Is that it?
That's my horse. That's
Hmm.
Mocha.
Oh wow, it's tall. What the hell? Oh wow, I've never seen one of these before. They're beautiful.
So they have two of them that have the exact same stats that are like the best stats. So they have the spotted tri, which is this one, and then they have a buckskin.
Really, I like yours. It's beautiful, black and white mixed together like a swirl effect. I really like that. That's nice. Oh, what kind of stamina does it have? I mean, and I'm sure it's
Well, mine's
fast.
here. You can ride it, but mine's fully trained.
Oh, and you know what? How about you drive it, and I'll just ride in the back with you. We can just go for a
Let's
ride.
go. I mean, it takes him a minute to get tired.
I need to get me one of these horses. 750, you say?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm falling in love with it, man. I'm definitely want to get me one.
Oh, we're not even close to being tired. I can run from here to Valentine
Oh,
at
nice.
full speed.
Nice. I like
Now, when
that.
we get to Valentine, he's tired.
Yeah, that's
Needs some
understandable. That's a long hike, yeah.
Definitely needs some sugar.
Normally, I have to do the magic trick like 3 times at least in order to get to Valentine all the way on the horses I usually have.
Man, we just drive in circles.
Yeah, this is a
He's getting a
very
little aggravated at me, but he's still not tired.
yeah. So this horse is not trained. This is like stock
Oh, no,
setting.
this is fully trained.
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
My ex-husband actually trained it.
Oh, okay. Not okay. Okay. Do you have to be a horse trainer to train horses, or can they be
Yes.
done?
Nope. You have to be a horse trainer.
I figured, yeah. How much? Are you a horse trainer currently?
No, I own the blacksmith. Or I own the gunsmith.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. So, is your husband? Is he still
My
a?
ex-husband.
Oh, ex. Never mind.
Ex-husband. Ah, we're still best friends.
Yeah. So, it's what kind of
We
prices?
were married for 11 years, so.
Oh, okay. All right. What kind of prices does horse training cost nowadays?
Heck, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've paid to train one.
I know they were super expensive before the economic crash. I was just curious if the prices changed.
I think it's still the same.
Oh shit! I'll take forever in a day to come up with that kind of money then. So that's a
Do a lot of
roadster.
legendary hunting. Yes.
I guess I'll be getting me a roadster instead of a Mustang the next time around.
Well, the thing is like law, they use Mustangs, the Roadsters, and the only one that's better than that one is the Arabian, the Black Arabian.
Yeah, the bracket rate. I ain't got $4,000 to waste on a stupid horse, so
I
fuck
say,
that.
I say Black Arabian's expensive.
Yeah,
I had
I
one before the big storm.
I really like your horse. It's much more nicer looking than the Mustangs, and I do like the Mustangs, but I like yours better. It's worth paying just a tad bit more money. It's very
They have a better temperament than the Mustangs do.
oh that makes it sellable. That makes me want to buy one even more now.
The Mustangs they seem to get a little more antsy.
Yeah, I really wish that that I didn't lose every damn thing in this economic crash. Because I had plenty of money. I could go and buy one of them horses right now if I still had my money I had in the bank.
Oh, me too. Time and time again.
Yeah.
The only thing that helped me is everyone lost their guns, so they had to come
You
back.
know what? As far I mean, I did lose some nice guns, but you know what? I'm actually fine losing the guns. It's the money I had in the bank and the wagons that I had that I'm crying over. I mean, I had a lot of money invested in all those wagons. Not to mention, I had a lot of money I worked very, very hard for and took me forever and a day to acquire. I had damn near just barely under $5 grand in the bank in Valentine.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I had literally just become master gunsmith, and the next day everything crashed, and I had to regrind it.
Yeah, that sucks too. Yeah.
That was a slap in the face.
Yep. But that's not so bad though. At least you still got the job. I mean, I don't know if you own the business or not, but you still got the job at least.
Yeah. My brother and I own it together.
Yeah, you can easily build that back up. That ain't no
Oh, I
problem.
already did it.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it in less than a week and a half.
Yeah, I ain't never been a gunsmith, and I really don't have the desire to ever try. I'm
It's a
not
pain in the
opposed,
ass.
but it's not really something I want. But I have been a blacksmith a bunch of times, and I know what it's like grinding out the levels.
The thing is the levels for blacksmith are faster than the levels for gunsmith.
Yeah, and even then, it takes a long time coming up to the master level. So yeah, I understand. I kind of wish, like for gun people who do have the blacksmith jobs, I kind of wish that they would make it to where we could actually put the gun parts together and make a crappy gun out of the parts. But yet, if you want a gun that works for a long period of time that don't break and jam or fall apart, you would have to have a gunsmith to put it together. But it would be nice for criminal civs
I
that
think
have.
the thing is I wish they would make it to where the guns degraded.
If they ever
And you had to
did
bring them
that,
back to me to fix it.
if they ever did that, I hope to God it's a very, very, very slow degradation and not something that's going to be super fast and cause people to flip their wig, having to pay a lot of money every fucking time they turn around. Because that would fucking suck if they did it that way.
But see, I also think that if you do a crime with the said gun, you could lose that said gun.
The gun being used, I can agree with that. And I played on a. Let me rephrase that. I lived in a land long ago that actually did that. If you committed a crime with any said gun, not only do all your guns get confiscated, you can get all of them back except for the one you used in said crime. Okay, that particular weapon is confiscated forever. That's the way they did things a long time ago in a faraway land I lived in.
I mean, because if you think about it, after you already have your guns, you do a crime.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get to keep
and
all your guns. You're done buying guns.
yeah, and I've
So
been to
eventually, my job's obsolete.
Yeah, see, I went to Sissica prison a few times in that faraway land long ago, and I lost some nice guns. But I didn't lose all my guns. I just lost the ones I used in said crimes.
Yeah, I'm not saying lose all of them. I'm saying
Yeah,
lose
yeah.
the
I
ones
was
that
perfectly fine with that. I felt that was fair and legit, and it was cool. It was all good and gravy. But as far as
I gotta go make sure whoever's in my shop ain't killing each other.
What do I want to do right now? Yeah, I currently have the world's crappiest horse. He made me laugh yesterday though, getting himself killed. It was funny. He made money off his death. I didn't want it, but she forced it on me. But I made money off his death.
Nah. We're just filling up on him.
Oh, no, I got 63 cents in my pocket. That's all I got. I can't hardly read that now. Weapon customization, top quality guns, ammo, bulk orders. You can show us legendary pelts and not trade.
I was just standing there and I realized my name's spelled wrong.
You realize what?
On our thing for like it says who works here. And
Oh, okay, right.
My name's spelled wrong. There's no H at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay.
Yeah. Finding it hard to get motivated to do much of anything to make money, but I need to make money.
Legendary hunts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, are you the one that offered to take me on a legendary hunt?
Probably not, because I don't even know where 90% of them are.
Oh, okay. Must be another lady.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
It must.
Hi, Isabel.
That's who it was. I thought you was Isabel, actually.
No, I'm Eliza.
Eliza? Oh, okay, all right. I swear to God, I have such a hard time discerning people. People. How should I put this in the right words? Too many people look exactly alike and sound exactly alike. I get everybody confused.
On this ranch, we have me and Tilly that look almost identical, and then Addison. Me and Addison look a lot alike.
I'm pretty sure it was Elizabeth that offered to take me on a legendary hunt sometime.
And then Isabel, she is darker complected. That has dark color.
Oh, okay. Now, is she Indian or something? Is that why she's darker?
I don't know. I didn't hire Ben did. I've only ever seen her like twice.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, she's a newbie to you then, all right.
That's a really pink hat.
Yeah, I was staring at all the pink I was seeing too. There's a pink shirt there too. I'm pretty sure I was seeing a pink shirt. I couldn't tell for sure if it was a man or a woman wearing that pink.
Me neither.
Because you can't really tell these days.
It's okay. Yesterday I was customizing a gun, and this person kept calling him a him. This individual a guy, but he had boobs, so I was really confused.
I saw this person in Valentine yesterday before dark, and it was just before dark actually. It was turning dark as I was trying to figure out if it was my friend or not. I was looking for my friend. He's an undertaker, or I last knew him to be an undertaker over in Valentine. I have not seen him since the return of the since we got back from the economy crash. But anyway, I thought that was my friend standing in the street, looking away from me. All I seen was the back of him, and I had to get off my horse, walk around him, and look at him dead in the eye to realize that wasn't my friend. That was an actual lady that looked like my friend, my guy friend from behind. It really confused me.
Oh dear Lord!
Yeah, I looked in front of her. I don't know if she heard me because I think she might have been lost in her head, but it was funny. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you was my friend. You're obviously not. She was probably, I mean, if she was paying attention, she was probably trying to figure out why the fuck this weird guy is checking her out. It was kind of funny. I walked away laughing at that one. You honestly can't tell anymore if somebody's a man or a woman. I mean, it's weird.
Yep.
And then there's the issue coming across the ones where a man trapped in a woman's body, woman trapped in a man's body type effects. and then I had the issue too where people I always thought was a dude was actually a chick. Born and raised, like what the fuck, like for real, they just sounded like men or women, they sounded like the opposite gender when they spoke and and lived their life, like the opposite gender. But then come to find out they were not like that.
Yeah.
It really, that's one of those moments you kind of
And that's one of the reasons that I am forever alone.
yeah. One of my best guy friends. Yeah, one of my best guy friends. Man, I thought was a dude all the time we hung around. Come to find out, it was natural born chick. Blew my mind away. I'm like, what? I never knew. I'm like, how the fuck could I not tell this? I couldn't help but laugh at moments, but like, whoa, now I feel stupid. Then that's like you come to realize, well, shit, no wonder they like hanging around you so much. Maybe they was attracted. Really glad they didn't make any moves because I would have felt weird like they were gay or something. I probably would have shot them. Of course, I'm joking, but still, it would have been a weird, awkward moment. Yeah, it's so fucking hard to tell anymore. But like I was originally trying to say, I can't hardly tell who's who anymore, man. So too many people look too much alike.
The thing is there'll be people that come in my guns, and I see so many people, and then they'll come
Excuse
back
me
at the
for
end
a
of the.
moment. I gotta attend to something in my head real quick.
You're good.
Someone's knocking at my door. I gotta answer. Oh, oh. Hey. Kind of streaming at the moment, so you know, beware. Where you at now?
As I let my teeth get infected for so long, the infection was going to my heart and to my kidneys. Kidneys are starting to shut down, so it's going to go to a bunch of antibiotics. And honestly, have you ever seen it? Just look at someone and say, "Oh, you took this for a minute." But I'm inside myself right now. All it's doing is giving me an anxiety attack. I had to walk all the way from my liquor store, all the way to Dr. Wilkerson's office. I go to CVS. I'm like, I'm already on this side of town. I was gonna stop at my friends up here to see if they were home, see if something was right. I couldn't make it. I'm like, I just have to sit and rest a minute. I sat outside, but it's all wet.
Yeah. I'm glad you knocked at the door. I mean, a good friend talked to me, man. I've been sitting by myself way too fucking long. I mean, yeah, I can talk to people on my games and shit, but it's not quite the same as having somebody sitting right in front of you and talk. It's not the same.
And I had the abscess, so the abscess broke in my mouth. Some of it went down my throat. My stomach has been turning ever since.
So I haven't, the last time you come and maybe you come, wasn't going well.
Uh-huh.
I went through a full week of going through the hell trying to get over whatever the fuck hit me. I think it was more than what I was.
Are you kidding? Both of my daughters had COVID. I tested positive for the flu. That was all last week. It was really something. I can just count it as one Chinese cesspool.
You know how most people, when they very first start to get sick, they tend to get the sniffles. Me, I didn't get the sniffles until my last day of sickness when I was getting better. I feel like I'm an alien living
I
on
haven't
Venus.
eaten nothing in 3 days because even when I talk, it hurts my face. I'm like sticking little tiny pieces of bread in my mouth to just let them things out.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, bad teeth.
Then I told Dr. Logan he's a piece of shit. Worst doctor. You know, maybe if he did his practice correctly, he'd still be able to put people under and just take them all out at once. This dude wants to pull one at a time, and that ain't happening.
You know, he didn't used to be like that. He's gone downhill, apparently.
Well, that's because he's got his wife, then he's got a girlfriend, then he's got a mistress, then he's got a side piece, and he's got a dirty butt. So, you know, I guess it gets expensive for him over there. So he started burning his own damn places down just for the insurance money.
Is that what happened to the motor line?
No, actually that was somebody getting high up in the attic hiding there. But he had a couple of fire insurance claims, and then because he's an antique collector, he would claim that there was, you know, valuable antiques. They weren't valuable, probably 10 inches thick of fucking dust on it, and all warped because his building sucks, so when it rained, it got on all his wonderful, expensive collectible things for shit. And then he gets the insurance money for it.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you need this book, this book. I'm like, Doc, I ain't going through this shit with you again. I'm like, I can't. You cannot pull just one at a time. I've only got fucking 5 left on top.
I don't know if Dr. Hastings is still in practice or not, or even if he's able to really do it anymore or not. I don't remember. There were two different ones. There was a father and a son of Hastings that were dentists, and damn good dentists too. And I had one of them cut my teeth out when I was 20 years old. I haven't had teeth since I was 20.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I don't regret it. I'm so grateful I had him do that way back then.
Yeah, my gums hurt, my nose hurts, I got 2 ear infections, my glands are swollen.
I mean, I could eat and not have to go through hell trying to chew it up, you know. Of course, I cannot eat really hard food no more.
Yeah, but your gums probably have toughened up on
But you
your
know what?
You know,
well, you have to go through that process after having all your teeth out. Of course, you gotta have a healing time too, you know, for everything to seal back up and everything. But once that process is completed, I can eat a steak just as much as anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I had one. Can't even afford fucking chicken anymore.
I know, right?
Come on, $4.32 for a dozen eggs. I was like, fucking money.
I haven't been to the grocery store in many years. I couldn't even tell you what price it was like.
I promise you, Miss Martha, it's almost the same price that you guys as it is to go grocery shopping anymore.
Yeah. No health food. That's a no-go.
Oh, health food is even more.
Yeah, and it's so vastly less proportion too. So you really.
And it tastes like shit.
Yeah, and you get fucked all the way around when you go buy health food. And then, in my opinion, it's not as healthy as the damn junk food, which you get more of for the money.
Yeah, you do.
And then come to find out the hard way, you know, and back when I almost died in 2013, not because of the blizzard, but because of other health reasons due to diabetes. I come to find out that through the diet that I had to go on, it don't matter what you fucking eat, really. You can eat the most crappiest, bad for you type of food there is, as long as you proportion it right. You will lose weight. Why would you want? It's your fucking calories is what you mainly have to look
It's
at.
not your calories, it's the fat grams. You gotta read the fat content.
No, it's the calories. And believe me, I went from over 600 pounds down to less than 330 in 6 months. 6 months. That much weight loss in 6 months.
That's what it's pulling out.
Okay, now listen. All you have to watch out for is the calorie intake on a 24-hour period every day. If you stay at 2,000 calorie intake every day, you will not lose any weight whatsoever. You will not gain weight either if you stick at that. The only way you're going to lose the weight, for sure, lose weight, is if you go 1,800 or less with each passing day. You have to pretty much fucking stop drinking soda. If you have any, no more than 2 glasses, and it has to be during your meal time. All the other fucking times you get thirsty, it has better be water or fruit punch. You know, that's pre-sweetened.
Right, I try to stay away from dark sodas.
Yeah. Well, that sucks for me because that's my favorite kind.
Mine too, mine's Dr. Pepper.
But take my advice though. If you can stop it with the fucking sodas and beer or whatever, because beer is the same thing. Beer is the same thing as soda. It's the same damn thing. It's just different flavor is all it is really, with alcohol added. But anyway.
So is your nurse come by and who's taking care of your
Well,
kids?
she's getting ready to lose her job again because failure to show up for work. I can't win for losing. I cannot fucking win for losing. But anyway, different.
This town fails to realize that in order to get paid, you have to show up.
In order to provide help, you
rocket
guys show up.
science.
Yep.
I walk from Ravine Way to Big Lots, to and from, at least 5 days a week.
I used to walk farther than that every day just because I fucking felt like it back when I was young. I would get up 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, go for a stroll through town, and walk farther than that just to enjoy the midnight air.
Are you glad you got all that in?
And people accuse me of being a fat ass, but yet I would outwalk them and outwork them any goddamn day of the week.
Oh, I can still run
But yet they can't walk down this fucking street to the gas station without asking somebody for a ride. I know, right? They had no idea who they was accusing.
They hand you their dicks and ask you to take
They had
back.
no idea who they were accusing of being a fat ass. Just because I was bigger than them, they thought they was better than me.
I know a lot of so-called fat asses that can run faster than you, that can dance way better than I ever did.
I can't tell you how many 350-pound so-called fat asses could outwork any fucking anorexic skinny dude any day of the week.
That's all they gotta do is show up. Show up.
I've proven that many times.
And watch, she's probably one of them people that get pissed off when she goes to pick up her paychecks and there ain't one there for her.
Mm-hmm. This particular girl, I don't think she's that type of person, but you know what?
I still go phone call with you, man.
Yeah, that's another thing. She's one of them types she don't even bother to let people know she can't make it. See,
to me right there, they have no business being in there. Because you gotta actually have a care for people in that line of work.
I've been telling my nurses now, the ones that actually do show up for work and do their jobs. I've been telling them now that I wish to God they would just take my waiver money and just apply it to my fucking food stamps, because at least then, while I'm struggling to take care of myself, which I'm no longer able to, at least if they did that, I could make use of the waiver money and not have to worry about fucking starving to death while fighting to take care of my crippled body. Right at the moment, I'm worried about fucking starving to death. It's so hard to come up with enough food to eat. And it's so much harder for me being confined to a wheelchair, not able to get to the fucking grocery store to get anything, you know, even if I had the fucking money. And people keep telling me you can order food online, they'll deliver it to you. Bullshit! I don't have money to pay the damn delivery driver even if they would accept my food
Why
stamps.
should I charge?
I don't fucking know. I've never done it.
I did it like twice during COVID, but back then it was free.
I could only. I highly doubt it being free. I call bullshit on that one. And I know it's not free because.
Well, it had to be because I paid with my food stamp card and they showed up and dropped it off at my house. I never gave them cash.
I still think they probably charge you the delivery fee and just use your food stamps in form of payment, and which is something I cannot afford to do, seeing how I only get $100 a month and I'm depending on that to survive, and I already know for absolute motherfucking fact $100 ain't enough.
Fuck no, like I said, $4.32 for a donation.
Back when the government was giving extra food stamps to help people, I was getting 250. Oh no, that's actually 230. I'm sorry. Okay, when they was giving me 230, it was barely enough. I did not have any extra.
Yeah, and you know.
It was barely enough to survive the month.
And you know what's happened since then? Now they've cut them, and the food prices have doubled.
Exactly. I got only $100 to work with.
Joe Biden, if you can't remember your name.
Now let's back this shit up right now. That is not Joe Biden's fault. I don't give a fuck what people think. They're wrong. That is not Mr. Biden's fault. Okay? There are many other people you can point fingers and blame it at and be righteous in blaming them. Joe Biden is an innocent man on that. Okay?
In a way, you're right, because he's the fall guy for all the fuck-ups in the last
people are using him as a fall guy. That man is innocent.
You couldn't tell you if he was or wasn't right now. That poor guy's dementia is so bad.
I don't think he's filled with dementia at all. I think people are misunderstanding things and just fucking saying that shit because they don't like it. But people are ignoring the recent news. People are completely ignoring the recent news. All these fucking Trump lovers, they're completely ignoring this and hating on Biden for no goddamn good reason at all. But Mr. Trump, the destroyer of America, has proven himself to be the destroyer of America because he's trying to get America to do away with the Constitution, the very fucking piece of paper with laws and rights on it that makes America America.
Right.
He has truly proven himself to be the absolute worst fucking traitor of them all. And anybody who supports and follows Donald Trump is a fucking traitor.
Yeah, I don't like him at all. At all.
You know, Biden, I don't care if he is a crappy president, okay? At least he's not a fucking traitor like Trump. He saved America by getting rid of that fucking Trump.
Trump's running again next year.
Trump is trying to start the nuclear World War III. He is. North Korea has started developing nuclear weapons to destroy us because of him constantly fucking insulting Mr. Kim.
Shit, we sold the nuclear weapons to kill us with. Are you kidding?
I don't know about that part of it, but I'm not going to deny nothing either.
Listen, all that big fucking different country presidents that act like they hate each other, they're all golfing with one another at Camp David right now, laughing their asses off at us.
Fuck yeah, man. But people, I mean, long story short, though, people are using Mr. Biden and saying all kinds of bullshit on him that's so not true, just because they don't like him. Okay.
I don't like the fact he's a child molester.
You know what? People keep accusing him of that. You know, I don't believe that. I do not believe that to be the truth at all. I don't think he ever did it. I think it's just false accusations. I think it's bullshit lies that were said on him to try to get him in trouble, all because he was a man of political power. I think it's all bullshit lies. Because if any of it was true, do you think he would have been allowed to become fucking president? Do you think he would have been allowed to become vice president? Do you think he would be on the streets right now? Do you think he would have a job anywhere in government if he was a fucking real deal busted child molester? People are stupid. They're lying on him. If they had any proof whatsoever that man did any such horrible act, that man would have been in fucking prison. Child molesters go to fucking prison.
No, because money walks and bullshit talks.
No, I do not believe the stories though. I'm sorry, I do not believe it. That man, when he won the presidency, when he defeated Trump, ran against Trump and defeated him, he won by more votes than anyone else in all of American history.
Really?
That speaks a lot about the man. He cannot be a fucking child molester.
Yeah,
I refuse.
He's been in some.
I refuse to believe that.
He's been in some sort of politics for the last 50 years too.
Yeah.
You can't be in politics for that fucking long or not.
Well, actually, yes, you can. You just can't keep the same elected job for that long of a time.
No, I'm saying without a controversy coming up over all that shit, not for 50 years.
Yeah, but people are thinking a lot of that child molesting in government offices are happening. I think it's bullshit. It's lies or misunderstood shit from fucked up drug addicts' fucking heads or something. Because this shit can't possibly be real. It can't. I don't give a fuck who you look at. I mean, think about this shit. Who in the fuck would be stupid enough not just put their freedom at risk, do you realize how much hard work and how many years it takes to become a person within political office? That's a lot of hard work that requires a lot of other people with dedicated hard work, long-term hard work to help you get that.
Or you could simply be a narcissist.
Even if you're a fucking narcissist, you would be the stupidest motherfucker on earth to put your job and freedom at risk doing something that fucking.
But you know what? People don't see what's in front of their face as clearly as they see things.
I'm not saying that nobody in political office has ever committed a bad crime. I just refuse to believe anybody has ever been stupid enough to do that. Because they have a hell of a lot more to lose, that they worked so very hard for so very long.
For something like that.
It's not going to be worth it, and they're not going to be that fucking stupid. So I'm telling you right now, all those accusations is nothing but bullshit fucking lies.
But money is power too.
Money talks, yeah. But I don't think it talks that fucking much. Is what I'm saying. It don't talk that fucking much.
That Magic Johnson was HIV positive, and then all of a sudden it went away.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever had it to begin with. It was probably just propaganda. Yeah, it could have been a faulty test. Yeah, that's another possibility. Or maybe there's another possibility. Maybe it was a government experiment. But you never know. But people need to stop. People need to stop hating on poor Mr. Biden. He is not what people think he is. People are so wrong. I've listened to that man give speeches. Okay, I can read people really fucking well. I know I can tell if somebody's off in their fucking head or not. Okay, I've listened to that man give highly intelligent speeches. I've heard that man explain highly intelligent, detailed stuff. That man knows what he's talking about. Mr. Biden is not stupid. He is not no damn criminal. I refuse to believe that stupid shit. I don't care how old the man is. You know what? He's not what people are claiming he is, though. That's not my whole point. That man knows what he's doing. He is not a fucking villain. He's a good person. I can pretty much fucking tell you right now. I don't have to meet the guy. I can discern this from the way he fucking carries himself and talks when he speaks. There is nothing wrong with that man. That man is perfectly normal. And he is a perfectly good man. He ain't no fucking child molester. People are fucking stupid and don't know what they're talking about. Trump, people want to talk bad about a president, talk bad about Trump, because that motherfucker's proven himself to be a traitor. Trump is stupid. Well, you know what? I take that back. He's not really stupid. He knows what he's doing too, but he's a highly evil, manipulative person. Now, he's not to be trusted. But stupid, no, that's just something I want to call him so badly to insult him because I can't fucking stand him. But he's intelligent too. Trustworthy, he is not. I trust Mr. Biden a hell of a lot more than I would ever trust Trump. Mr. Biden made a horrible mistake when he got in office by pulling our troops out of Afghanistan. He made a horrible mistake doing it as quickly as he did. But you know what? As bad as that mistake was, it's forgivable. It's forgivable. Yeah, the things Trump has done is totally fucking unforgivable. He needs to be fucking shot dead. That's just my personal opinion anyway. And things are coming to light now that I've been saying all along about him. He has proven me to be more right about him with each passing fucking day. More and more Republicans of high political power are coming forth saying Trump has reached a new level of low. People that used to support Trump are coming forth now saying Trump has reached a new level of low. What does that tell you? He's been fucking up from day one. But yet people think Biden is the worst president. People do not understand things and do not know what they're talking about. I'm not saying I know every detail of everything to truly claim I know enough to really say yay or nay for sure. You know what? But I can see enough from the big high lines to know who's trustworthy and who's not. I'm a diehard Democrat, but don't get me wrong. I ain't got no problem voting for a Republican to get in office as long as they have proven themselves to be the right person for the fucking job. Okay? If I see someone being a future evil dictator, like fucking Hitler or something, I'm going to go against him every step of the way. And Trump has shown me that he is like that from day one.
Coming back to see if he can bullshit the country again.
Well, you know what? People are so fucking stupid and gullible and believe everything they fucking hear. They believe all the lies as if it's the truth and don't really care to even do any kind of research whatsoever to find out if it's true or not. There's so many gullible people everywhere that are following him as if he's God. There's the stupidly following people like that. It's like, wake the fuck up, man. Pay attention. If the devil's real and the devil's in the world right now pretending to be a living person, deceiving the world, I honestly got to say, if I had to point him out, it'd be fucking Trump.
Oh, the devil is very real and very much.
Hallelujah. Amen. Preach it, sister. Ain't that it? The devil really is very real. The devil really is in the world somewhere right now pretending to be somebody that's living.
Yeah, it's Donald Trump. Huh?
I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind that it's Donald Trump. I
I
agree.
used to be really into Nostradamus, and I watched documentaries that were done by Raymond Burr. And You listen to Nostradamus and the predictions and this and that.
Hey, let's check this out. You
They
know,
talk
back,
about
back
the Antichrist.
listen, if you remember back when Trump first got in office, okay, two things. One, I say he's the destroyer of America. He's proven that by trying to get rid of the Constitution. Okay, but back when he was first got the presidency, he said he's going to run the country from his corporate office building. Okay, in New York.
Oh, Trump.
I've got an old video that I made and uploaded showing where I pointed out on a satellite map of Earth. I zoomed in and I showed where in New York, where it shows a name, part of New York is named Babylon.
Really?
Babylon. West Babylon. New York is apparently West
So that's
Babylon.
where all the succubuses and
So I guess I couldn't find East Babylon, so I can only assume East Babylon is the ancient one over in Iraq. Okay. Why New York is labeled as West Babylon? I'm scratching my head, but either way, I've proven it. It's on one of my videos, man. And you could even look it up right now. Jump on the internet and fucking look it up right now. Literally any satellite image of Earth, zoom in. If you find the right spot, it will show you West Babylon.
Huh.
And Trump's corporate office, right in that same fucking vicinity. Okay? Now listen to it. Listen to it. Hold on. If America, New York is the end time Babylon that Jesus mentioned, you know what that makes Trump when he decided to run the country from his corporate office in New York? It makes him the king of Babylon, which God greatly fucking hates.
Well, when it comes
There's no doubt in my mind,
when
man.
it comes time for Earth to go, New York will probably be the first.
There's no doubt in my mind. America, when God shows up, is going bye-bye.
I hope he shows his ass really well, though.
Who? Trump?
No, God, but I'm sure he'll be humble.
He's coming at some point. Yeah, he's taking too long, but I agree. But he's coming. That's another thing that's going to be a rude awakening to a lot of people. A lot of people don't think he's real, but he most definitely is. He most definitely is very, very real. Whether anyone is willing to accept him, or believe in him, or follow him, or worship him, or not. They're going to have a very
There's been people
terrifying.
say they have a hard time worshiping and following somebody that they've never seen.
People
Fucking all of Germany did it with Hitler.
People,
that was his personal friend?
People say that, and they say stuff like, "Why should I worship somebody that allows kids to be molested and killed and blah 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 blah?" They give every reason in the world they could possibly fucking come up with to not even try, but yet God never claimed He's going to save anyone's miserable fucking life. He did say He would save your soul from going to the eternal hell. He never claimed He was going to be there to save your physical life.
Every time he closes one word, closes open.
I mean, people don't stop and think. And plus, all the ones saying stuff like that don't know jack shit of the teachings that He left for us in the Holy Bible. They don't know a damn word written anywhere in that Bible. All they know is what
their likes and their dislikes
is what they come up with in their fucked up, distorted, delusional ways of thinking that has nothing to do with what's written in the Holy Scriptures. I mean, they don't know anything about the teachings. And the teachings they think they know is distorted and manipulated by what they've heard from, and you know how many people's memories are. They never going to remember shit right, okay?
Right.
And I testify my memory fucking sucks, okay? But most people only go by what they've heard other people say.
Look, if you don't clean your apartment within a week.
Well, the way it looks, she don't want her job, so she's getting ready to get fired. So, the way it looks right now, I need help. So it looks like you got your job back. Not that you deserve losing it. I'm just saying. I was trying to save money by letting my nurse that was supposed to get paid you know, by the waiver money to do it. The way I can have a little bit extra money to go around. But it's not going to work out that way. So I'm going to have to fork over some money. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. At times it's real hard for me. I'm not going to be able to pay 45. It's going to have to be something like 25, and I guess I'm just going to have to settle for a piss poor job. Because I can't afford more than that. I mean, seriously, I'm struggling so bad. I'm struggling so very bad. And I know you know what that's like. I ain't explaining that to you. I mean, I could pay $25, and you could do like take out the trash and do some
Sweep the
spot
floor,
mop, but
get
yeah,
the
sweep,
garbage.
spot mop, maybe
All right, I got you.
get some load, get at least one load of laundry in the, you know, wash and toss them in the dryer before you leave. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard for me, man. I always running out of fucking money, not having enough to eat and shit. It fucking sucks. Even with the mom's meals helping me, even I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful to have that help. Even with that, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm still starving. I'm still fucking starving. I feel your pain on that right now. I know what it's like to have bad teeth in the past.
I'm actually hungry.
But don't forget what I said though. If they're still in business, fuck Dr. Wilkerson. Go to Dr. Hastings. They were a good father and son dentist doctors back in the day, surgical. If they're still, even if it's his son only now, because I'm sure the father probably got too old to do the job and it was been long gone. But if his son's still in business, you know where the eye doctor is over by the hospital?
That new place they put her from the emergency room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Hastings, I don't know if he's still in the same spot or not, but basically right there. But that's where he was when I was 20, so there's a chance he's gone from that spot. You just have to look into it. Dr. Hastings. He was a good dentist back when I was 20, a long time ago. I'm sorry, folks. I got unexpected company. I'm enjoying her company, so bear with me. I don't feel the need to stop the stream to start a new one, guys. I apologize. I mean, a lot of you probably don't want to hear my conversation, but I'm sorry. I don't get to have visitors very often to actually stay and talk to me. So.
Have you seen Goofball Sandy or whatever the hell her name is?
Who now?
That one that likes to go around talking and singing?
Oh no. She has fucked up royally and has scuttled our friendship very badly forever.
Oh boy.
She is exiled from my existence.
Should I ask what she did?
That particular person, don't get me wrong, I love her with all my heart. She is one of the very few people that's been there for me. But she fucked up really bad this time.
What'd she do?
But I'll be honest with you, she's delusional. She dreams up things and thinks it's really happening, but it's not.
Now, is that drug damage?
It could be, but it could also be
I've
just.
never seen
But listen. It's possible it could be by the result of drugs, but it's also possible it could just be her being mistreated for many years.
regular mental health.
Yeah, it could be just that. But drug abuse also causes the same effect, and it's really hard to tell. Back when I first met her, back when me and her was in our. Actually, I wasn't even 20 years old yet. I was still a teenager when I first met her. and she's pretty close, same age as me. But she at the most she was in her early 20s when I first met her. Okay, you hear me? She had severe issues like that about her way back then. So I don't think it was from drug abuse. It may have gotten worse because of that since then.
I've never seen it. I've never heard anybody say she was a drug addict or anything like that. So I was trying to be kind to her when I was here.
Now she has been physically and mentally abused very badly many times over throughout the course of life. So, it could be a natural thing with her mind. But just keep in mind, back when I first met her, when I was a teenager, she had issues like that back then. Of course, they're in a much more severe level today.
Because we have a caretaker. She needs to be in one of them like nursing homes for people that have mental issues that need to be taken care of. They don't have anybody to do it.
Yeah, but she's not the kind to be held down one place either. She actually is going to have to do something really bad in harmful ways toward others to be forcibly put in a place like that.
Ain't that sad?
I mean, because you can't just lock someone away like that who's done nothing wrong.
That's sad. It's like basically got to go kill somebody or do something crazy.
I mean, as bad as it would be for someone to lose their mind and just say, for example, they actually believe they're Jesus or something, okay? Right. Be so messed up in the head they actually think they are God, but not really be, but obviously not. But be that messed up in the head where they having identity issues with themselves, okay?
Right.
Somebody could be like that on severe levels, and as long as they don't harm anybody and don't go all the way to bother anybody,
right?
You cannot lock them away in a place where they cannot go and leave anytime they want like that. Now, they have rights too. Okay, they actually have to fuck
her
up.
Living the way she's living.
They actually have to fuck up
herself.
really bad and do shit like say walk naked in the fucking busy traffic or something. They have to really harm somebody. They have to do something really bad to show that they're not
themselves. If you can
that
prove
they're not
harmful to themselves.
Any stuff like that. They have to do something really bad in order to show the public that they're not going to be safe to be allowed in public. Okay, until they do stuff to show they're like that, you cannot do anything to force them to go in.
She can scare a little kid. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she scared me. I'm a grown, scary man myself, so that tells you anything. I've had to call the cops multiple times on her recently. I almost had to get the judge involved.
Why was she harassing them?
Yes, very, very, very badly. And me being a shell-shocked, traumatized man myself with a nuclear levels of exploding tempers, it's not going to be a good combination to allow that to keep happening. So I had to do what I had to do to make her go away. I had to call the cops, like I said, multiple times to the point where I almost had to get a judge involved. I was fighting real hard not to get the judge involved, trying to get her to cooperate and wake up. But finally it worked. My very last attempt before getting a judge involved, it worked. Thank God. Thank God. Once again, I apologize, viewers. I'm having a good visit right now that I don't normally get to have, and I don't want to, mess it up, man. I'm enjoying my company. I sit in my home for long periods of time, months and months, and not have any visitors. And the ones that do drop by for 2 seconds and leave, which really annoys me. And I love talking to my video game friends and all, but that only goes so far. There's times where I'm going to need a physical person to stare at while I talk to them, I'm sure y'all know what that's like. But anyway, just bear with me, y'all. Let me have my visit and let me talk with my friend, and then I'll start my stream. Well, I mean, I'll continue my stream with Red Dead as soon as I get done. I apologize, y'all. But yeah, I really wish people would stop hating on Mr. Biden. He is not the monster they think he is. Trump is the real monster people need to be fucking terrified of. But yeah, it bothers me seeing people talk bad, or seeing and hearing people talk bad about Mr. Biden. That man is not delusional. That man is not being controlled by anyone else. That man is highly intelligent. He's perfectly healthy. He knows what the fuck he's doing. He's a damn good president. Yes, he made a horrible mistake when he first got in office, but it's not something he can't be forgiven for.
Right, or it can't be rectified.
Yeah, it can't be rectified. I mean, he can't bring back the people who died because of
Does
it.
this have a bag in it?
But at the same time, he's not the only fucker to point fingers at over that situation either. I could easily point fingers at the soldiers who were in charge of our base we gave up on in Afghanistan. They are just as much to blame for our equipment falling into enemy hands as the president is for pulling them out so quickly. Why didn't we scuttle all of our equipment? Why didn't we blow up all of our equipment? Why did we just leave it there perfectly intact for the enemy to get their hands on? See, Mr. Biden is not the only one to point fingers at and hate over that shit. We could have easily have blown up all of our equipment with the fucking shit we had on the base already. There are so many people, many other people to point fingers at and have hatred for over that shit.
Can I unplug this just for a couple minutes? So
Yes. Be careful. Don't mess it up, okay? Because that's the only charger I have that works. I mean, I got other chargers, but they fail to function properly now. That's the only one that still functions properly. And they're not cheap to get. They're super expensive to replace. Thank God the insurance has been covering it. Man, I'm so glad the temperature warmed up today.
That it warmed up.
Yeah, oh my God, oh man. It feels nice to be able to go to the fucking store without freezing to death.
Right?
Yeah, check. You see where my leather jacket is? Check that tear. I'm pretty sure there's at least one shirt underneath the jacket. There's towels in here that need to be thrown in there. Don't forget the bathroom, obviously. Check on the floor by the bed, because sometimes there might be a pair of pants underneath the blanket. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to start my stream up again later on after my friend finishes the visit. I apologize, but I'm having too good of a visit to really continue my stream right this moment. But I will continue my stream later, I promise. Just keep watching for me and be grateful and happy for me that I got a good visit with my friend. God bless you all for giving me attention and some love and support. And please stay tuned for the next, the Kalemody's coming for you. Not really, but still, which is one of my slogans I invented I like so much. I'm just a pretender. I'm just pretending to be a big badass. I'm actually a big red shirt that gets his ass kicked all the time. But anyway, all right, stay tuned for my future continuation in my father-daughter, relationship being continued. That's who I'm trying to meet up with. I want to continue my father-daughter relationship in Red Dead RP series. That was started in a long-lost previous server that I played on, which I got wrongfully banned from, by a bullshit bully admin. But regardless, I'm not trying to bring up the past. I'm just saying that's, this is a continuation from that. But stay tuned. Peace and love to you all, man. And respect from the Kalemody. Peace. Plus, it's too fucking loud in my apartment right now because of all the equipment running.
Huh?
I was just saying.